Alright, welcome to the gameplay video. So, primarily, I made another video with tips and stuff on how to be good with Darius. How I found to be good with him compared to normal play styles and other builds. So, this I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the gameplay. You can go check out the other video for more tips. And I got just the hotbar down there to show the abilities, health, what levels I take what, and for the cooldowns. So just keep in mind of that if you're kind of need to work on timing. And if you don't happen to watch the other video, the biggest thing to note is starting out with Darius, I always tried to rush in, tried to use my abilities, but Darius is very well a basic attack champion, and his other abilities, two of them literally just slow, and one of them pulls in. So you want to stay on your enemy champion and get basic attack. Now, the biggest thing, I found all the best games that I've played, situations like this, where the minions, sure I could clear the minions and push the wave, but it's more beneficial to have it frozen and try to get gold elsewhere, just so that you have the biggest advantage, gold-wise. Now, I died there, but that's not a big issue because they're all losing minions. And I wanted this wave to be frozen so that it'll end up pushing back near my tower by the time I'm returning. But I will always, once I clear my wave or get it sitting where I want, I'll always go for these rock grugs, I think they're called. If the jungle leaves them there, I'll go for the river bug, or I'll try to steal the enemy jungle. And then late game, mid game, I'll roam to try to help out. So if you took notice of the healing there, most people, they'll try to take armor boots, it will give you more sustain and stuff, but I only won that fight because I had Gluttonous Greaves. So the Omni from that, over here I see jungle fighting. I miss my abilities here bad. If I'm most of the time, if I get to 3 stacks with Darius, then the enemy will just usually run, which is the smart move on their behalf. And that's, if you're ever against a Darius, that's kind of a smart thing to do too, because if you can get away, then he can't go on a rampage. So a lot of people will try to build armor in Darius, but this build, I'll have Divine Sunder healing me every time I use an ability. Gluttonous Greaves and Conqueror give me about 12 Omnivamps, plus the first ability, if you hit enemy champions, it heals for 15% of your missing health for each champion. So it gives you a lot of healing, which gives you a lot of sustain. So right there, I would have died if I had armor boots. It was only the healing, the Omni-Van from the Gluttonous Greaves that kept me alive. And that's the big difference. And when you get to 5 stacks like that, so I ulted Volibear because I figured Alorian Sol would have just killed me. So I wanted to make sure I got one of them. He bled out, died. My ultimate did not get reset, but I was still at full stacks. So you stay on when you have Nox and Might. You do a lot of damage for each basic attack. Plus they bleed out. That's what you want to do. That's how you get good and play good with them. So you got 2 in here. Look at the healing. Look at all the healing coming out. So already 16, I think I'm 7-1. You want to be patient. You don't want to waste your abilities.
Enemy slain. Enemy slain. Ally slain.
And you want to know that your armor just helps keep your walls. I missed another hook. This is my second death, I believe.
Shut down. First turret destroyed.
So I could have won that if it was just 1v2, but not whenever Volibear came in as well. Crowd control will always be your demise when you play WildRift. Yeah, definitely go check out the other video I did explaining just some of the build and the runes. For spells, you always want Flash and Ghost. You want Ghost so you can catch up with enemies, especially whenever you get a kill.
Middle turret is under attack.
Benefit from Ghost, it'll show there. Yeah, 25% movement speed. Each takedown extends the duration.
Turret destroyed.
And I can just say that simply, if I didn't have Ghost, I would not have gotten a Pentakill this game. So, you always want Ghost to play this. So then, hit my ult a little early there. Thing in that instance, I was thinking Tryndamere was gonna do a little more damage to get him low.
Slain an enemy. Ally slain. Top turret is under attack.
Usually I like having Fog of War, and I forgot to turn it on for this, so I had no idea where Pantheon was going, but it's not worth my time to keep chasing trying to look for him. So I just go back to pushing lane and farming gold. Because right now I only have Divine Sunder. I want to get Death's Dance. Because once you have Death's Dance, you almost won't die as long as you don't get like stunned 5 times in a row and rooted. And I was taking Twin Guard for the most part to have magic resist and tenacity, but Death's Dance is better. And you just play smart. There, I avoid the roof. Avoid the crowd control. And so I'm still only at 2 stacks. If you're attacking one champion, and then you go and attack another champion, it doesn't give you more stacks. It will hold the stacks, or reset them almost. The stacks are per champion. I'm not sure if it says. No, it'd be in the passive. Which I don't think I can see from here in the replay. Anyway, so I just attacked 2 or 3 of the enemies, but you got to stay on one enemy. So that's why you want to have the survivability, the heal. You want to stay focused on the one enemy, chase them down if they try to flash away. Flashes away. Never pick up.
Pentakill. You are godlike. Ace. Enemy turret destroyed.
At that point, my team. Oh, all our teammates on voice were just losing it. Hysterical almost.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Yeah, I didn't think I got the kill in Italy, but I guess she bled out and I got the kill, so I didn't think I was going for a penta, and they're like, no, get the penta. And I'm just getting greedy there.
Ally slain.
And if you notice there, so Pantheon was blocking, and I was attacking him, and I was not getting stacks.
The enemy team has stolen the dragon.
So there's little things that you gotta watch for as you learn to play them and get good with them. Little things like I think Yasuo Wind Wall will stop your first ability from hitting. Yeah, I think you can still pull through it though. Just like you can pull through a wall. Well, I got charmed. I got looted. There wasn't time to go in. I just ulted there. Whoever that was. Mokai. I just ulted Mokai, but he wasn't low health. Or he got a shield, so it stopped. So if you look, my ultimate is on cooldown now. But I can still chase them. I know I can chase them. And still follow up with the damage.
Your team has slain Baron Nashor.
And if you notice there, I think it'll be too hard to put it back a few seconds. But just put the video back. I killed Ilorian Sol, then I attacked Nidalee, and it went back to 1 stack.
Enemy turret destroyed.
So that's what I mean. You want to stay on one enemy as best as you can. That's what you're going to want to do to get practice with them. Otherwise, you're doing big team fights and you won't be able to ult. You'll end up dying. Nothing I could do there. I mean, my Cinder left me. But it's almost better that way. I always play tank champions. Are my most comfortable roles. That's where I took the name Big Wendy from, because I always get big and beefy and just go and take the damage from the fights. But I've had to get a little bit of flexibility in the last few seasons to play non-tank champions. But I will always dive in and take one for the team. And here I've already died 3 times this game, so I wanted to be playing it safe. That's the twin guard taking effect. And the biggest thing, so with all this Omni Vamp I have on this build, and the healing from Divine Sunder and my first ability. If you are low health, you can still beat higher health champions really easily based on the Omni Vamp. I think I might die here too, but
You have slain an enemy.
look. Okay, that's where I died. I remembered I died,
Slain an enemy.
but I got 3 kills with... I didn't even look at the health bar, but it felt like not even 100 health. I mean, play games. That's the best thing I can do to recommend, is play games.
Turret destroyed.
Know your comfort zones. Know what you can and cannot survive. And don't listen to people whenever they say just take full armor. You want Omni Vamp. So, team's getting ready for a dragon fight here. It's not over yet at this time. So, try to pause it there. Right in the thick of it, I was right in the middle of all the enemy. You'd want to try to avoid that. That's why I use my flash to get out on the edge so I can focus one. Because if you're right in the middle, and you're just basic attacking, based on whatever settings you have, you'll be attacking one, and then you'll start trying to go and attack another champion just based on your targeting settings. So flashed out to the edge so I can just focus on one champion. And I think they killed my team. Yeah, my support of my ADC. So we're outnumbered now. But I got Pantheon, and the rest are low enough health. Like Lorenzel, he'll be pretty much just disintegrated once I get a hold of him. Moakai, he's the only one that I'm going to have to be careful because he's a tank. I'm going to have to make sure I'm not outside the threshold. So, pretty much if I get him down to a quarter health, I'll be able to execute him with my ult. And he dies right in, which is nice. You see him running back, waiting for an opportunity, waiting for my cooldowns, my abilities to be ready. Waiting for them to get too close. And again, oh. I ulted to kill him. I wasn't at 5 stacks. 5 stacks would have executed him. But I was a little premature on that one. That's what I mean, when you get good with him, you'll realize it's not all about his ult. He is a basic attack champion. When you play Darius, you can just run around with 5 stacks, have Nox and Might without an ult, and you can still kill full teams if you play it right. And I know that because I had a lot of games where I blew my ult, and then I still had to figure out how to be useful in the team fight. So I think I can get another triple or quad kill here. Fighting over the dragon. Let's slow it down. Ultimate ready. Gotta find a good target. I'm gonna get all that patience. Look at the healing. It's the Omni Vamp.
Double kill. Rampage.
So I prematurely used my ult. I'm just trying to save my teammate there.
Triple kill.
If positioning was good, that would have been another Penta. The Tryndamere got them.
Double
And then that's game.
ace.
Yeah, in the other video, I stated if I start steamrolling like this, the enemy team usually surrenders and I never get to pick my last item. So this one I went with Zeke's Convergence. I didn't even notice if it was taking effect there. Probably was. But yeah, 25 and 5. If you want to look at stats, 53,000 damage. That's more than anyone. So that's a really good game. Best one I've had, or second best one I've had. But yeah, like I said, just practice them. Took me 40 games to figure them out and get good. Probably something like split of like 13, 14 games to figure them out, and then another like 20, 23 to get good. So, well, no, another 10 to get good, and then another 13 to get really good with them. So give them a try. Check out the other video I posted to explain a little more stuff there, and go practice and dominate in the Rift. Thanks for watching, guys.